What is Charlotte doing? Black pudding with an apple and leek sauce. Is that it? It's a quarter-final place up for grabs here. I can't see it.
Legendary chef patron Anton Mosimann has been cooking for over 40 years and has high expectations from his new team.
Welcome to Mosimann. I'm Anton Mosimann. Don't let me down. Don't let the customers down. That's the most important thing. To risotto, please. Table 16. To risotto.
Billy's nerves are being put to the test once again. He's in charge of Anton's signature dish, risotto al funghi, and it must be perfect.
Take it back. Put some more on. Okay, yes, sir. Bit colour and flavour, okay? Take it back, please. Charlotte, yeah, okay, let's go, please.
Young mum Charlotte is making Angus beef with caramelised shallots and Madeira sauce. She's used to cooking for 9 people every night, so gets off to a good start.
Both very good. Excellent. Okay. Very good. Just make sure they're very, very hot when you serve them. Perfectly cooked. Well done.
Meanwhile, Billy still can't get Anton's signature risotto dish right.
No, I need this a bit more fluffy. Mix it well. Tiny bit of whipped cream.
Tiny bit
more, yeah.
Yeah, I've only cooked risotto once before, so yeah, I'm learning lots. So
it sticks now, you see.
Right. Okay.
It sticks. Put it back. Some more bouillon.
Christopher is cooking haddock Monte Carlo, served with poached egg and herb sauce, but his first attempt is not hot enough to serve.
Give it back to me, please, the other plate. Just make sure it's very, very hot. Take the herbs off. Just flash a bit.
Trying to impress, he hurries to get the next dish out on time, but the other plates for the table aren't ready.
It's too early now. Get me a new one.
Yes, chef.
The beef's not ready. Talk to each other.
A whole plate is wasted, and he has to start his dish from scratch. Meanwhile, Charlotte is thriving under the pressure.
Nice beef, lovely. Well done. Well done. Nice sauce too, lovely. Good flavour.
Okay.
Looks okay, it looks very good.
That's fine then. When we first started, I was a little bit worried about when to put hands on and things like that, so nothing got overdone, but throughout the day, I think I've been okay.
With the end in sight, Billy finally gets his nerves under control and is serving fault-free risotto.
Very, very good. Excellent. Excellent.
You know, the chef's very specific about how he wants it. It's his signature dish. So, you know, I've not been perfect every time, but I've been improving and hopefully I've done okay.
And Christopher has also finally found his footing.
Sauce is hot. Good. OK, let's go. That's fine. That's fine.
The buzz. I mean, they say, you know, that it's an addiction, but it is. I mean, the adrenaline, you know.
Great. Okay. See? 4 minutes past 2. Well done.
After 2 long hours, John and Gregg meet up with Anton Mosimann.
Anton, thank you very much indeed. How was Charlotte, and what did Charlotte do?
Charlotte done the beef. Very professional, very calm, really very impressive young lady.
Now, yesterday, Billy was nervous. How did he get on today?
Billy done the risotto, which of course is the most difficult dish of the day. I had to send it back once, twice, but Billy done well. A little bit nervous.
What about Christopher?
Christopher, he had the smoked haddock. I had to send it back once. Not quite perfect, but well done him.
Which one of these 3 would you employ?
I think Charlotte.
Now they're straight back to MasterChef HQ to cook their best 2-course meal. Yesterday, young mum of 3, Charlotte, showed real talent and she excelled under pressure. Will she keep it up and get 1 step closer to her food dream? Christopher's adventurous flavour combinations impressed, but he made some basic errors in the pro kitchen. He now needs to prove he's worthy of a place in the quarter-final. Web designer Billy battled with his nerves in the invention test and in the restaurant. Can he hold his nerve and produce the exceptional dishes needed to get him through?
You've got 1 hour. Do it. Become a quarter-finalist. Off you go.
They now have to cook a 2-course meal of their own design. Only one will win a place in the quarter-final. Charlotte is trying not to overcomplicate her menu, but still wants to show some original flair.
What are you going to do that's going to get you into a quarter-final, Charlotte?
I am doing black pudding with apple apple and leeks and a cider mustard sauce and apple tart tartine.
Do you think people may accuse you of taking it a little bit easy?
Everybody does steak, lamb, all that sort of thing's always done. I thought black pudding is a little bit different.
Charlotte, you want to change your life. How important is it to you?
Very important. It'd be a new start for all of us.
What is Charlotte doing? Black pudding with an apple and leek sauce. Is that it? It's a quarter-final place up for grabs here. I can't see it.
Billy's going all out to prove he's got what it takes by using some unusual ingredients and attempting a daring pudding.
Billy, what are you up to, mate?
Red mullet with samphire grass and sorrel sauce.
Right.
And then a hot chocolate fondant.
Do you know that the road to the MasterChef final is littered with the corpses of failed chocolate fondants?
Yes, I'd noticed that. But it tastes really good if you do it right.
It's quite nice that we're actually able to get a sentence out of you today, Billy, because...
I couldn't speak yesterday. I'm a lot less nervous. I'm likely to make slightly less mistakes today. And we'll see how it goes.
Red mullet with the samphire and the sorrel sauce. Love the idea of it. And then classical chocolate fondant raspberry sauce. Good idea, as long as that fondant works.
You have 15 minutes left.
Christopher is combining classic Scottish dishes with some more of his adventurous flavour combinations.
And what are you going to cook for us?
I'm doing a version of Cullen skink, and I'm doing duck breast with pearl barley with leek and orange.
Tell us exactly what Cullen skink is.
Cullen skink is a traditional kind of peasant Scottish soup, which is made smoked haddock, potatoes, onion and cream.
What type of cook do you think you are?
Adventurous. You know, I'll try different combinations. You know, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't.
Christopher, for me, has got a very, very exciting menu, the Cullen skink soup. And they're exciting ingredients he's got going with that duck. Orange, saffron, pearl barley, whiskey. I can't wait.
2 minutes, guys.
Time's up.
Billy has made pan-fried red mullet with sorrel sauce on a bed of samphire grass, followed by hot chocolate fondant with raspberry coulis.
The fish is beautifully cooked. It's all really well seasoned, really good textures. Billy, I think that's a really, really good dish.
What I don't particularly like is the creamy texture of that samphire sauce, but the tastes are great.
Let's move from main course to said dessert. You promised the chocolate fondant. It looks like a chocolate pancake. A fondant should be a tower. The difficulty with fondant is the inside of that fondant should be an oozy, gooey chocolate sauce.
Sure.
Is that going to happen?
I'm hoping so.
It's like eating a bit of undercooked cake.
Sure.
For me, it's not a true fondant.
Soft, lush, cocoa chocolate, not too sweet, hints of vanilla. Good pud.
Christopher's dreams are resting on a starter of Cullen skink, followed by duck breast with leek and orange barley risotto and whiskey game sauce.
It's not bursting with flavour. That's lacking some guts.
I am in total agreement with my learned friend. It needs some flavour to bring it alive.
It's deep and it's rich and it's soft and it's good. Flavour-wise, that's pretty full on. Quite exciting.
The duck is cooked really nicely. It is strong, really well done. The flavours are brilliant.
Charlotte has made a main course of black pudding with leeks and apples, followed by an apple tart tatin.
You don't need to present food in this way to impress people because you are obviously quite a good cook.
I didn't want to do something everybody else had done. Simple as that.
But Charlotte, you know that this might be your undoing, don't you? It's sweet, it's not sharp, it's not oversweet, the caramel's not bitter, pastry's really cooked nicely. I'm so upset with you. Because your tartatan is the sort of cook I always thought you were.
Hallelujah. Charlotte the cook returns. And here is the evidence of what happens when you just cook what you normally cook. Here is the evidence of what happens when you cook something you don't normally cook. So don't be different, just be good.